Hello dear AP TET candidates, welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. In this video, I am going to give you the set 2 practice questions on English literature. I therefore request all of you to watch this video very carefully and try to solve as many questions as possible on your own. I also request all of you to like and share this video with all your friends who are also going to take the TET examination very shortly along with you. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. AP TET 2A English Literature Practice Questions Set 2. In this video, I'm going to give you as many as 50 practice questions on English literature. Please try to answer as many as you can, and while answering these questions, while attempting to answer these questions, please check and see how many of these questions you are able to solve on your own. Now let's get into the video. This section deals with the background of English literature, and on this background of English literature I have framed as many as 10 questions, and I will read out those questions. You set the time before you and you try to answer all these questions. Anyway, after a couple of days I am going to upload the explanatory video, right? And here you pay attention. Number 1, the term tragedy literally means what? Here are given the options like this: goat song, dance of death, happy ending, song of joy. Second question, a dramatic monologue presents a dialogue between two characters, the inner thoughts of a single speaker, the comic exchange, description of setting. Third question, the novel of character emphasizes action, setting, personality development, morality. Fourth question, the essay as a literary form began with Montaigne, Bacon, Edison, Lamb. Fifth question, the picaresque novel originated in Italy, Spain, England, France. Sixth question, a ballad is written in free verse, blank verse, quatrains, heroic couplets. Seventh question, the heroic couplet consists of 2 rhyming pentameter lines, 2 rhyming hexameter lines, 2 unrhymed lines, a stanza of 4 lines. Eighth question, the dramatic unities were introduced by Aristotle, Horace, Dryden, Milton. Ninth question, a mock heroic poem employs sublime style for trivial subject, simple style for serious subject, dialogue, epic meter. 10th question, a novel of sensibility focuses on emotion and moral feeling, adventure, fantasy, history. Now the section B, and this section B deals with literary terms and figures of speech, and as many as 10 questions are framed on these two literary aspects. And you go to the 11th question. Epilogue in a play is a speech at the end, a song in the middle, a monologue, a dialogue. 12th question, conflict in literature means agreement, clash of opposing forces, comic relief, symbolic device. 13th question, foreshadowing refers to, very important, very interesting, hinting at future events, description of past events, giving detailed settings, showing conflict resolution. 14th question, denouement in a drama means the resolution or untying of plot, the climax, the introduction, the rising action. 15th question, choreography in drama refers to dance movements, stage lighting, music, costume design. 16th question, paradox is a self-contradictory statement that reveals truth, a repetition of sound, an exaggeration, a question for effect. 17th question, metaphor differs from simile in that it uses direct comparison with as or like, you know that very well. It implies comparison without those words. Those words means as or like. It exaggerates, it mocks. 18th question, personification attributes human qualities to non-human things, animal traits to people, colors to emotions, objects to characters. 19th question, rhyme scheme refers to sound pattern at the ends of lines, the number of syllables, rhythm of stress, type of stanza. Satire aims to amuse readers, expose vices and folly through humor, narrate myths, describe scenery. Section C. This deals with the poetry meant for detailed study, you know very well, about the two poems, two essays, two dramas, two novels that have been prescribed for the examination. You know that very well. And here you pay attention, 21st question. Tagore's poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, prays for wealth and prosperity, knowledge and freedom, political power, religious faith. 22nd question. She seemed a thing that could not feel the touch of earthly years appears in the world is too much with us, tint and abbey, a slumber did my spirit seal, the solitary reaper. 23rd question. The line rolled round in earth's diurnal course with rocks and stones and trees is from Wordsworth, Coleridge, Keats, Tennyson. The tone of Tagore's poem is pessimistic, patriotic, and spiritual, comic, tragic. 25th question. The poem A Slumber Did My Spirit Seal belongs to Wordsworth's sonnets, Lucy poems, odes, epitaphs. 26th question. The figure of speech in My Heart Leaps Up When I Behold a Rainbow in the Sky is hyperbole, metaphor, personification, simile. 27th question. The word prosody refers to the study of sound, rhythm and meter, grammar, rhetoric, structure. 28th question. The imagery in Tagore's poem mainly appeals to sight and sound, touch and taste, smell, hearing. 29th question. Wordsworth is known as the poet of nature, poet of love, poet of death, poet of revolution. 30th question. Spirit seal in Wordsworth's poem symbolizes joy, calm acceptance of death, fear, desire. Now section D. This deals with the prose, novel, drama and a short story that has been prescribed for study in your syllabus. 31st question. In Bacon's Of Studies, studies serve for delight, for ornament and for ability. The word ornament means what? Decoration of speech, physical beauty, money, pride. 32nd question. Bacon's style is noted for fancy and exaggeration, wit and wisdom, length and ornamentation, poetic diction. 33rd question. Rajagopalachari emphasizes that a true nation is built on power and arms, unity and character, wealth, race. 34th question. The story of Animal Farm is a satire on Stalin's regime, British monarchy, French kings, Napoleon. 35th question. The animal who leads the rebellion in Animal Farm is Napoleon, Snowball, Old Major, Boxer. 36th question. The phrase all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others illustrates irony, hyperbole, metaphor, sarcasm. 37th question. To Kill a Mockingbird deals primarily with racial injustice and moral growth, political corruption, religious conflict, economic depression. 38th question. The town in To Kill a Mockingbird is Macomb, Montgomery, Macon, Moultrie. 39th question. The play Twelfth Night ends with deaths, multiple marriages and reunions, exile, tragic loss. 40th question. The character Jock Worthing appears in Twelfth Night, The Importance of Being Earnest, Hamlet, The Tempest. 41st question. The subtitle of Twelfth Night is All is Well That Ends Well, What You Will, The Merry Wives, Much Ado About Nothing. 42nd question. The importance of being earnest is mainly a social satire, melodrama, tragicomedy, romantic play. 43rd question, Chekhov's The Bet explores the futility of material wealth, importance of faith, adventure and courage, humor in society. 44th question, the lawyer in the Bet reads extensively to pastime, escape madness, gain wisdom and detachment, win money. 45th question, the banker's fear at the end of the bet shows his guilt and moral defeat, joy, indifference, anger. 46th question, in Narayan's engine trouble, the engine becomes a symbol of burden of unexpected fortune, power, wealth, progress. 47th question, Narayan's stories are set in the fictional town of Malgudi, Bombay, Madras, Hyderabad. 48th question, the comic element in engine trouble arises from irony of situations, tragic accidents, conflicts, love story. 49th question, the last but one question of this set to practice question paper. 12th night portrays mistaken identity and romantic confusion, war and peace, religion and politics. The last question of this set 2 is, if music be the food of love, play on, is from Hamlet, Macbeth, Twelfth Night, The Tempest. And with this practice question paper 2 will come to an end. Thank you so much for watching this video. I request all of you to answer as many questions as you can. And anyway, I am going to upload the explanatory video after a couple of days. And here I am in the USA, you know very well, in Atlanta. The weather here is very bad and I am unable to make videos as quickly as possible because of my old age and also because of this bad weather and all that. Okay, anyway, I try to upload the explanatory video as soon as possible. Please cooperate with me, and with the explanatory video I shall be back to you. Until then, bye, see you all of you.